Hello, and welcome to the final episode of Season 1 of the Leukopak Lady series. It's been a great 14 weeks sharing with you my passion and love for all things leukopaks, CSM, and healthy donors. I started off the series by laying out my perspective on the types of cell therapies: autologous therapies, allogeneic therapies for direct transplantation, and engineered allogeneic therapies. Then I defined common types of CSM, and I went into depth on leukopaks and why their quality is essential for good manufacturing and clinical outcomes. I spent some time talking about donor and leukopak differences and showed you a tool to help create more consistency in leukopak collections. Then, for a few weeks, I focused on donor factors that may influence leukopak product quality, and I suggested a specific, simple test that could make lengthy and costly donor and material qualification obsolete. Then for a few weeks after that, I talked about leukopak logistics and cryopreservation, which are also essential factors to successful therapies. I spent 3 weeks walking through regulatory issues related to leukopak collections that both collectors and developers need to have on their radar. And it's no secret that I'm passionate about donor stewardship, so I spent 2 weeks discussing the importance of paying donors for cell therapy product collections, and I walked through some common arguments for and against paying donors. Last week, I brought the concept of the first mile into the discussion on centralized and decentralized manufacturing models. And this week, I closed out the series by discussing different tissue sources and cell types commonly used in cell therapies. And now I'm going to take 4 or 5 weeks off and come back with Season 2 in late September or early October. This will give me 12 to 14 weeks for Season 2 before the end of the year. This break will also give me time to think about new topics and consider a format change. I like what I've done in Season 1. It's been really easy to create these videos. And by the way, a shout out to my tech-savvy husband, John, for help with editing. But I may decide to make some small changes. I don't expect to put out 3 videos per week like in Season 1, but I will put out 1 or 2 each week. Something else I may do in Season 2 is sponsored videos. I've been approached by several groups requesting for the Leukopak Lady to discuss topics related to their products and services. Of course, these still must be related to leukopaks and cell and gene therapy. Don't expect me to start discussing car insurance or tacos or something like that, although I may get more views if I do. But now I'm calling on you, my loyal audience. What do you want me to talk about? What topics interest you? Are there products or services or concepts in the CSM space that you want me to teach about? Drop those ideas in the comments or send me a DM. Not only do I want to talk about things that you want to hear about, if you give me ideas, it will make it so much easier on me. If you know anything about me, you know I don't shy away from controversial topics. And I apparently am not afraid to approach things that no one wants to talk about, but should. And by the way, this trait has done wonders for my career so far. Thanks again for joining me. It's been a blast sharing my knowledge through these videos. Fingers crossed that somebody will pay me to do this work again someday. See you in Season 2.